Hi, I'm Lucy Macdonald, physiotherapist, and today I'm going to talk to you about what you can do if you find yourself leaking when you exert yourself. So for example, if you go for a run, or you find yourself on a trampoline and you jump or do something sudden and you're unable to keep the fluid in your bladder, so you leak. So if you or anyone you know suffers from this, then please do listen on, because it is something that you can treat. It isn't something that you just need to suffer in silence, and a lot of women do. So a lot of women just put in a pad or avoid the things that might trigger the leakage, but that's not necessary. You can treat it, and that's because it's caused by weakness in the pelvic floor muscles. Now, this weakness can be exacerbated by pregnancy and by birth, especially if you have more severe tearing. But even just the passage of time means that if the muscles, like any muscle of the body, if the muscles aren't trained, then they can become weaker. Now, the pelvic floor muscles sit at the bottom of your pelvis, holding up the internal organs of your pelvis, so your bladder and your bowel and your reproductive organs. So what's also holding up those organs are ligaments. And as we get older, just because of gravity and time, the ligaments get longer and stretch, and therefore the pelvic organs rely more on the pelvic floor muscles to hold everything up in place. And if the pelvic floor muscles aren't strong enough, with time those ligaments become longer, and eventually what may happen is a prolapse, which is when the internal organs move south and can become, even to the extent that they can become external. And that's when things are a bit more severe and it's a bit more difficult to treat. It's certainly more difficult to treat with just exercises. So it's best, if you want to try and not only reduce the amount of leakage that is occurring when you exert yourself, but you also want to prevent or certainly reduce the risk of prolapse when you're older. If you're planning on being active when you're older in particular, then it's really important to start doing the right kind of exercises now. So what are they? Well, many women, particularly if you've had children in the past, then you've been trained how to train your pelvic floor muscles for the sake of birth. And the way that you've probably been trained is to contract them and then relax them, contract them and then relax them. And actually, when you're training your pelvic floor muscles to stabilise for stability purposes, you actually need to contract them more gently and then maintain that contraction. But if you do struggle with leakage, then it might be that you need some extra help with learning how to use those deep muscles. And that's where a women's health physio comes in. So if you see your GP, you can get a referral through the NHS to see a women's health physio. A lot of GPs don't actually know about women's health physios, so you might need to do a bit of research around it yourself, but certainly at most major hospitals there will be women's health specialist physios. So alternatively, you can go privately and make sure that the women's health physio that you see is trained in a specialism, so that they are able and experienced in doing internal examinations. That's what you're really looking for. And if you live anywhere in the City of London, then you can by all means come and see us. We have women's health physiotherapy in our Blackfriars branch. So do get in touch. You can get in touch to the website, www.octopusclinic.com, or you can email me at lucy@octopusclinic.com, or just give us a call, 0207 583 8288. I'm going to be running a series of blogs for pregnant women around exercise and then postnatal advice as well. So please do let me know what you would like our next blog to be on. And do check out the website for lots of exercise videos for any kind of pain or injury, including pelvic floor training exercises. We look forward to hearing from you. Please do subscribe on YouTube below, or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.